All right, yo. We on another episode of ShalaarTalks podcast. I got my co-host back today, but we're gonna get to him in a second. Today we looking at movies. Now the topic is gonna be a little funny. You feel me? I'm asking a couple questions. I'm gonna answer those questions myself also, but we don't know how this conversation is gonna pan out. The way it usually works on my show is we gonna take it one way and we're gonna let it go from there. We're gonna let the podcast just free form. That's how I like to do my show. I'm never on topic myself, so we just gonna see how this play out. All right. So right now I got my dog Nuke in the building.
What up? What up? What up, y'all?
Yo, how you feeling this morning? This afternoon, this night?
Good, bro. You know what I mean? Just living my best life, bro.
Can't complain about that. And shout out, you got anybody you want to shout out real quick?
Yeah, I do, man. Shout out to first of all, first and foremost, I gotta shout out the man upstairs, God Himself. You know what I mean? Without Him, I wouldn't even be here. Without Him, I wouldn't even, go through the mess I've actually went through in my life. I know you know a little bit about that. Shout out my mom and my dad, man. They raised a legend, man. I'm a legend in the making. If y'all don't know, shout out to Solo. That's my homeboy that I rap with. That's my brother, man. He really basically molded me into somebody better, man, to make music with. And I can't, you know what I mean? I can't thank him enough. And I want to give a last shout out to my mentor back at home, Miss Linda. She's helped me out a lot, man, and she's basically pretty much kind of molded me into a better person and who I am today.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Speaking of shout outs, I forgot to shout somebody out in my first ever episode, and that's my mama. She felt some type of way about that, so shout out to you, moms. I love you. I love you, my POP. Hold it down.
Can't
Sometimes
forget
I'm
about Mama
legally
Dukes,
blind. I
bro.
can't hear.
She be, bro. You can't forget that she was whipping in the kitchen, bro, for the football game.
I know, bro. I can't believe I forgot about that, bro. No, I didn't
Hey,
forget about that. I
yes,
just
bro.
forgot to shout my moms out. It's crazy.
That's crazy, man. It
Yeah,
is. It's super crazy, man.
man. Because honestly, bro, she motivated me in life. She didn't motivate me to shoot this podcast. She motivated me in life. So it was I was shouting out people that motivated me to shoot this podcast. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that on record, moms. Shout out to you for everything you've done for me. Now, with that being said, we finna talk to
Yes, sir.
him. We finna talk to
Oh,
him.
you know we got to. You know we got to, man. You know we got to.
All right, I got a question for you.
Yes, sir.
We got you in the house, right?
Oh, most definitely.
You in the house. You got four
I'm in the house.
rooms. In
Okay.
each room, it's a different killer in there, right?
Okay.
Now, it's $1 million at your feet.
Okay.
You gotta go in a room and come out alive. You get to pick the room.
Okay.
In
Okay.
those rooms, right? You
Mm-hmm.
you got Jeepers Creepers in one of
Okay.
them. You got Michael Myers, prime Michael Myers, not that Halloween kid or Michael Myers died, that bullshit. You got the prime Michael Myers, the one they walking through the
Okay.
insane asylum with the shackles on.
Okay.
You got Jason in another room.
That's my boy.
Yeah, boy, what? And then in
Friday the
that
13th, man.
what? In that last room, you got Freddy Krueger in the dream state.
So
You
it's
got to
Jeepers
go in.
Creepers, Michael Myers, Freddy, and Jason.
Yeah, in that last room, you got to go in that bitch and go to sleep,
So it's $1 million at my feet.
and
Is
you
it a
got to
million
come
dollars
out
at my
alive.
feet right now?
And you
Or
got
I
to come
gotta
out
or I gotta
alive.
wait, is it $1 million? Is it $1 million at my feet right now? Or I gotta kill one of them for the million
You
dollars?
got to come out alive. Like you got to be in that bitch for at least, let's say, 2 hours, and you got to come out alive.
Well, okay, first of all, we just gonna cut this out right now. First of all, I'm not going in the room with Jason. That nigga too big. First of all. That nigga is like, oh, and all he does is walk around. So no, I'm not doing that. I'm not going with Prime Michael Myers because I think he about 6'4" too.
Yeah,
And that man is very strong. I'm not doing it. So it really boils down to Freddy and Jeepers
you
Creepers. I don't know
tripping. You
about Jeepers.
tripping.
I don't know about Jeep. I don't know about Freddy because I know he can actually like kill you via like nightmares. Actually, like
Hmm.
he can be in your nightmares and kill you. So I'm not going with him. I'm gonna have to rock and sock Jeepers Creepers, bro. I'm gonna have to give it to him. I know, you know what I mean? I know he got the little jingle, Jeepers Creepers, where'd you get those beepers? I'm gonna give him these beepers.
Uh
I'm gonna rock, I'm gonna rock and sock him, bro. Like, if I'm in a room, and you gotta think about it. If I'm in a room and there's stuff in the room, oh, I'm throwing desks, beds, mattresses,
Jeepers
pillow, whatever.
Creepers can fly.
That's fine with me. I'm gonna fly too.
That nigga's a monster.
That's fine with me. I'm gonna fly too. I'm gonna fly right with him,
I'm picking
bro. I'm not.
Jason. No, I'm not picking Jason. I'm picking Michael Myers.
Oh, bro, you crazy.
Bruh, no, cause listen. So look, you go in there with Jeepers Creepers. It's over with. You ain't getting out. They got that jingle for a reason.
I feel like if you go in a room with any of them, it's over with.
It.
Especially like if you don't got nothing to defend yourself with, because you gotta think about it. You shoot Jason, he's not gonna die.
All right,
You
you get a
shoot Michael
weapon.
Myers.
You get a weapon of your choice.
Okay,
But it
I'm gonna get
can't
a
be.
bat then.
It can't. You gonna get a bat?
Bat.
All right,
If
take
I
the bat.
can't get a gun to shoot him, like and just shoot him, get him on the ground, and then shoot him repeatedly,
Mm.
I'm getting a bat. That's the next thing I'm gonna get. Because you gotta think about it. If I get a chainsaw, right? If I get a chainsaw, okay, who knows how the chainsaw could be rusted or not? So I'm gonna get a bat. So and I'm gonna get an aluminum bat at that. I'm not gonna get no wooden bat. If I crack it over his head and it break, then I ain't got no bat. So I'm gonna get an aluminum one, and I'm going to work.
I gotta
I'm
get
gonna hit me a
solid
home
metal,
run.
and I'm going in that bitch with Michael Myers.
Eh, See, that's
I'm
what
gonna
I'm
get.
saying.
I'm gonna get a fucking
Why
big ass sword, and I'm going in that bitch with Michael
Michael
Myers.
Myers? Why? Why Michael Myers? You're
Cause
crazy,
he's
man.
human, bruh. Look, listen. Jason is a monster. He's a legit monster. He's
Technically, Jason is
human,
human.
but he's dead already.
Exactly. So he's
Michael
not.
Myers is a live human, bro. My best bet is taking this long ass katana and hoping that first hit land. Cause if it don't, I'm fucked. So
You got to think about it, bro. Michael Myers is like 6'4" ish. I think Jason is like 6'6". I think
bro,
Michael
Buster
Myers is
Rhymes
six
stood in the
four, bro.
paint with Michael Myers, bro.
But Buster Rhymes is huge.
That's fine. That's why I got a sword.
That's what I'm saying. But you see, the thing is, you got to land with the sword. You're trying to slice and dice him, bro.
I know.
When that nigga can be, you'll never know. Some of them big Joes will be fast as lightning.
You talking about you talking about going to that bitch with a motherfucker with superpowers, supernatural abilities. You about to
That's fine, bro.
you finna
I'm. But you gotta think about it though. See, I'm not gonna go in the room with the intention of not knowing who my opponent is, bro. I'm
I'ma know
already
who
gonna be
my opponent is.
saying though. Like you gotta think about it. Everybody gonna meet their maker one day, one day. So I'm not gonna go in the room with intentions of me not knowing who he is
Right.
when I'm already gonna know. I'm gonna have the upper hand because he don't know me. So
Michael Myers
he
don't know
might,
me.
bro. I don't know, bro. Just Michael Myers is a different breed.
He is. He really alright. He
I
survived
think
the
he,
shotgun shot. So
exactly.
I don't
So
know.
you think that a ninja that's that's like with superpowers? Nah, I don't think so.
I
But
bet.
hey, he survived a gunshot. I mean, I- bro, if you want to get jiggy in the room, Michael Myers, so be it.
Alright. So
You know what I
if you
mean?
could take any like think of all the scary movies you ever watched, right? With the exception of Chucky and you feel me and the motherfucker from Saw, because they really can't do shit to you. Like Chucky's a beast, but I'm gonna beat the shit out of Chucky. Like if it come down to it,
Saw is
Chucky
more of
over
a
with.
mind game. Saw is more of a mind game, dude. So he's not. He can't defeat you personally,
Mm-mm.
but his game can. That's why he's a known. That's why he's known for playing games.
You're right. You're right. But I'm gonna take if I could take everybody from the scary movies and fight one, thinking I'm gonna win. Huh? Who would you
Man, you
choose?
never know, bro. Man. I don't know, bro. I don't know, man. That's hard. Like if we just talking about movies that I don't know, man. Um, you gotta think about it though, because there's a lot of movies that are like scary. There's like, you got stuff like Insidious, which can be beat. You got stuff like The Conjuring, which can be beat,
Hmm.
which is mostly, you know, I mean, it's so I don't know, bro. Like I don't know, like if I could just like take one and just, because the thing is, see, if I do Saw, okay, if I beat the game in Saw, right,
They still
there's gonna
gonna
be
kill you.
another game, and it's gonna be another game, and it's gonna be another game, and I'm like, bro, like, how many games you want me to play, bro? Like, you know what I mean? So, and then Chucky is just
I'm fighting
really a
Ghostface.
doll. Yeah, but the thing is, see, Ghostface is chill. See, Ghostface gonna smoke a blunt with you. You know what I mean? He gonna do all this stuff before he kill
I'm
you.
gonna beat the dog shit out that man. I'm
Exactly.
gonna just be real. I'm gonna beat the dog shit. You coming at me with a fucking kitchen knife? I'm gonna clothesline the shit out you and beat your ass. Like it's gonna
Exactly.
be.
But you got to think about it though. You talking about Ghostface, right? Scream, right? It's more
Hmm.
than one Scream, bro. It's more than one. It's more than one person that's just a Scream.
Uh huh. And they all gonna get their ass whooped.
So, like I said, I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know personally because again, there's some movies that I haven't watched that are like lined up with, you know what I mean, like people that are killing stuff. So
Hmm.
I wouldn't know.
All right, bet. I got another question for you. You about to shoot a comedy movie, right?
Yes, sir.
You can only pick two co stars, right?
Mm.
Yeah. And I'm about to give them to
Mm.
you, right?
Okay.
You and dead or alive. That's why I'm about to give them to you like this, right?
Okay.
So you got Bernie Mac,
Yes, sir.
Kevin Hart,
Hmm.
Cat Williams, Eddie Griffin,
Okay.
Mike Epps,
Okay.
Steve Harvey,
Okay.
Cedric the Entertainer,
Okay.
and Chris Tucker.
Okay.
You can only pick two co-stars.
Well, I know the first one I'm gonna pick. Chris Tucker in his prime. I'll pick him.
All right.
Um, the second person. Mm, see, I don't think Kevin Hart's all that funny. To me, just to
Unpopular
me.
opinion. Cancel him. Nah,
Um, honestly, bro, I'd probably have to go with Bernie Mac, man. Because, but the thing is, see, in every movie that Bernie Mac has played in, he's like has like a serious role. He's not really like funny. The only time he was really funny was when he had the Bernie Mac show. But like
Bullshit,
comedy wise, Bernie Mac.
bruh.
Yeah, Bernie
Soul
Mac.
Men. You ain't never seen Soul Men
Oh
with
yeah,
Samuel L. Jackson?
yeah, yeah. Okay, I forgot
You
about
the
Soul.
dog,
Yeah,
motherfucker. You
yeah, I
forgot?
forgot about.
Oh, you
Yeah, I
forgot?
forgot about that.
You forgot House Party? Oh, I knew you. They used to call you Jawbone. You forgot?
Yeah, House Party. Yeah, yeah, I forgot. I haven't seen House Party in so long though. So,
This man got off the
and they're just
bus
making a new House Party. I
and
think. I think
smacked
they're like reboot.
everybody.
I think they're rebooting House Party.
They are. It's gonna be terrible.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
If
gonna
they
be
don't got the
terrible.
original cast members, it's gonna be terrible.
But I got
I just don't like when they try to reboot stuff.
yeah, they picked the wrong people. But I'm picking. I'm gonna pick. I'm gonna pick Cat Williams.
Yeah.
And I'm. Hmm. I really don't want to leave Bernie Mac out, but hear me out. Cat Williams and Mike Epps together was fucking unmatched, bruh.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
like Bernie Mac go well with everybody, but Cat Williams and Mike Epps, bruh. Like, but
No, and it's crazy because like I was watching Cat Williams like the other day, and he had me like cracking up. So yeah, of course he's funny. Of course he's
right,
funny. But just Bernie Mac and when he was doing the whole Def Jam thing, he was unmatched, bro.
yeah,
Like he was unmatched. And yeah, think about it when basically the torch was passed to Chris Tucker.
we shooting a
You know what I
movie
mean?
though.
I know, but I'm just saying, like I said in his prime, Chris Tucker in his prime.
You
That was
right.
when
Like Rush
Rush
Hour,
Hour 1, 2, and
Friday,
3.
all those. Yes, bro.
So And then you also got to think about it. He got Money Talks with Charlie Sheen.
Yeah, that one was funny, bro.
So it's like I said, it's hard, but I think Bernie Mac and you know what I mean, Chris Tucker in his prime was unmatched. And like I said, I think this just the torch was just passed on to you know what I mean, like Chris Tucker, like along all those greats. You know what I mean? So
Who was the best movie duo ever then? And I'm not talking about series wise. I'm talking about just together when they were together. I'm gonna throw out some names:
okay, good.
Bernie Mac, Samuel L. Jackson,
Okay,
Mike Epps, Craig, or Mike Epps, Ice Cube,
okay,
Chris Tucker, and Jackie Chan.
okay,
You feel? Cat Williams and Eddie Griffin and Norbit.
okay.
No, wait. I ain't done. And
Oh,
then you
okay.
got
Go
the
ahead. Go.
Martin Lawrence and Will Smith.
Okay.
Ah, And then Eddie Murphy. Just Eddie Murphy.
Yeah, you're right. Murphy played. Bro, it took me so long to realize that he played all those characters in
Nutty Professor.
Professor Plum. Yeah, it took me so long to realize that. Like, you know what I mean? Because he's changing his voice, so it's not like you know what I mean? Like he was changing his voice. You know what I mean? But
Hercules.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he's changing his voice, but he's all these different characters. You know what I mean?
What?
So it was like, oh man, that was crazy. But I'm gonna have to pick, and it's probably an understatement, but I'm gonna have to pick Mike Epps and Ice Cube, bro. Cause like,
Mm.
you know why though? Because I can go back and watch those movies. I'm not saying I can't watch all these other movies
Mm-hmm.
with these other two duos. Like I can go back to watch Rush Hour and just laugh my ass off. I can go back to watch, you know, like Friday and just laugh my butt off, even though I know the parts that are gonna crack me up are coming.
Mm-hmm.
But you got to think about it though. See, with Rush Hour, with Chris Tucker and Jackie Chan, like nobody else was really funny in those movies. But you got to think about it with Friday, the Friday series. You got to think about John Weatherspoon, Uncle Elroy, because
Shout out
he
my
was a
cousin,
comedian.
man.
You know what I mean? So it wasn't just them that was pushing the narrative of being funny. It was all of them. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Baby
So
Joker.
yeah, exactly. Like all of them was pushing the
Michael
narrative.
Blackson. I can't get jiggy with this shit.
Exactly. There was all of them was pushing the narrative to be funny. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, that's just me. You know what I
So
mean?
you
And they
going off the
made
movies itself?
yeah, and I'm just going off because you got to think about it. Even you remember when I think it was next Friday. I think when Craig moved to Rancho Chocamongas with Day Day.
Mm-hmm.
You remember after the scene where where Day Day's baby mama came and he got sprayed and then they went upstairs.
Man, all the bootleg snacks.
He was like, and Craig was like, snatch your seat off your head, man. And then Day Day was like, man, don't worry about what I'm doing. In that movie, in that scene, Craig, he was about to laugh, but you could hear it in the background, the producer laughing. You
Man,
could hear it.
don't worry about what I'm doing. What was y'all when the fat bitch jumped on me? On a trip.
Yeah, bro. I ain't gonna never forget, bro. I was playing football, right?
I'm gonna have to
Some
insert
big,
that right here. I'm gonna have to insert that right here. Go
some
ahead.
big, some big, like big country white boy, bro. Tackle me, bro. Know what I mean? And
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, bro, why is this man so huge, bro? You know what I mean? Like, now shout out to country white boys, cause you know, y'all are like the coolest ever, but
Built
y'all be
different.
so big. And bro, I went to the sideline. I was like, so I'm like, y'all ain't help me. And dude was like, bro, he was moving like lightning. And then I'm like, all right, bet. You know what I mean? Then a couple practices later, my homeboy got boomed. Right? He was like, bro, you ain't help me? I'm like, you ain't help me when the fat nigga jumped on me. Hell you mean? Bro, like, bro, like I'm small, bro. You know what I mean? Like I'm like small compared to this man. I've always been like the smallest on the field, but still, like, bro, it's like life for life, bro. You know what I mean?
Man, I'm telling, bro. But for like, yeah, I feel you on that. Like Craig and Day Day, one of the best comedy duos ever. The best duo I've ever seen in the movie was probably Bernie Mac and Samuel L. Jackson, bro. Bruh, them two single handedly carried a movie
Yeah,
alone.
and
Bruh,
I'm not down that. I'm not down that at all.
my name is Lester, the court jester. Take the school next semester. Bruh, what? Bruh, that movie put a lot of people on.
It did, and you know what's crazy though? Like Samuel L. Jackson is like that, like in real life too. You know that,
Mm-hmm.
right? You know, like when he did his snakes on the plane thing, and he was like, "I had it with these snakes on this mother effing plane." Like he really liked that in real life. Like
Mm-hmm.
he's so just so like nonchalant about everything. I think that's just funny. You know what I mean? I
Bruh,
think that's just like the funniest thing ever.
you need to watch Soul Man. Have you seen Soul Man?
I've seen it, but I gotta rewatch it though.
Rewatch it, bro. Rewatch it, and we're gonna talk about it on the next episode. I had you on though.
Cool, I got you.
Yeah. All right. So now that those questions out the way, I got a real question for you.
Go ahead, bro.
So there's this thing. I had a dream last night, right?
Hmm.
And I was like, I was doing all this shit over and over again, and it's like I wasn't the focus, right?
Okay.
So then, before I woke up, the director yelled "cut," and I was in the movie, right? I was a side character in my own dream, bro.
Yeah,
Now that shit hit different because how am I a side character in my own dream? That's crazy, ain't it,
it is crazy.
bruh? And sometimes you got to think: are you the side character in your own life?
Um, I think it's a two-part answer. I say yes, and I say no. One reason why I say yes is because you basically, how they basically tell you like, God's already written your story out. It's up to you to, you know what I mean, follow that story, make changes and stuff. Yes, you can make changes and stuff for your life. You know what I mean? But also no, because even though, even though you're in your own like story, your own world or whatever. Okay, what if you get married? Then you're not in your own world. What if you have kids? See, now you got to think about your kids.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So it's yes and no for me because not only do I have to, you know what I mean? Like I gotta like pick up the pieces for my life too, but also I gotta think about other people too because you know how I go, bro. You don't call your people. They basically like, man, why you don't call me? You know what I mean? 'Cause they think about you. So it's not just you're reciprocating, but they're also thinking about you, even though they have their own life. You know what I mean? So it's not like I said. That's why it's a yes and no. You know what I mean? It's a yes and no answer, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Here's what I'm thinking though. Like I'm gonna break it down a little bit so you actually understand what I'm trying to say, right? All right. So you ever been in a so you watch those movies, right? Where it take you through the main character life, right?
Yep.
And the main character doing all this shit. He enjoying life. He doing everything he need to do, right? And then his
Yep.
friend come into the frame. Boom. The movie ain't about him, but he is a prevalent role in that movie.
Okay.
Whether it's the boss or the best friend or the worst enemy or you know what I mean?
Hmm.
Like when you in those phone conversations, you ever stop to think that the camera was on the person that called you? Or you ever stop to
Uh.
think that the dude that you called, the camera was on him, or the girl that you called, the camera was on her, and she doing her own thing, and then she just, oh, my phone's ringing, and it's you, and then you the split screen person that wasn't on screen at first. Like, bro, the way some people be like, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel what you're saying. Okay, let's take this for example. Right. Let's take Friday for example. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Let's take Friday for example. Smokey and Craig. Okay. It was basically like you said. It was basically all about Ice Cube at first. And then when Smokey came, through the window, he was like, "Break yourself, fool." It wasn't about Ice Cube no more. It was about Ice Cube and Chris Tucker.
I know, But I'm talking
them
about
two.
Debo. I'm talking about Red. I'm talking
But you got to
about
think about it
John
though.
Witherspoon. I'm talking
Those are
about Big Worm.
they're like okay, so those are like side characters.
I know
You
that's
know
what
what I
I'm
mean?
talking about.
You got to think about it though. You got to think about it. And Friday, Big Worm was still a part of the whole movie because it was basically, hey, I gotta sell this weed in order for him to not kill me.
Hmm.
So, with that being said, see, when movies do that, it's basically supposed to be, yeah, it's comedy, but it's comedy and drama. That's what that movie is. It's comedy and drama. So, and I would say to your question, yeah, you know what I mean. It's still yes because you still gotta, you know what I mean. You still gotta deal with people that, you know what I mean. That's, I mean, sometimes, hey, sometimes, and people have done it. Sometimes they'll, put other people above them, like a girlfriend or
Hmm.
like a boyfriend.
Right.
And then when it don't work out, you know what I mean? You sit back and think like, dang, bro, like I really like did all this stuff for her, or I did all this stuff for him, and I wasn't really appreciated. And then you got to go back to square one, which is putting yourself first. You know what I mean? So it's like I said, it's still a yes and no. Cause
Yeah,
you got to
cause
think about it. You got to think about it. It's whether you like it or not. See, we're so in America, we're taught to be so individualized. Oh, it's all about me, myself, and I. Me. That's what we're taught, bro. We're taught individualism because that's what they want. They don't want families in America. They don't want us to be together in America. Why do you think all this stuff is happening with Black Lives Matter? With, you know what I mean, white on black crime, black on black crime. They don't want us together, bro. So all that is individualism. You know what I mean? When these women nowadays be like, "Oh, I don't need no man," that's individualism.
whoa. I ain't trying to get canceled yet. Damn, this episode. Damn, I'm right here.
But what I'm saying is, but that's true though, because some women are like that. I ain't say all women. I said women. Some women are like that.
We love the ladies.
You know that.
I'm engaged.
No, no,
I
no,
got a
no, for real
fiance.
though.
You
No,
know,
for real. No, for real. No, and we do love ladies, but I'm just saying there is people like that in the world.
yeah, you're
You
right.
can't deny that.
Yeah, you can't.
Just like, you know what I mean. Just like men are like that too. Men are like, oh, I don't need a woman. This, and that. You know what I mean? It's just that's individualism.
Hmm.
So to answer your question, yes and no. That's why I said yes and no.
Yeah, for me, a lot of people be acting like side characters, bro. Like, like, bruh, this is your life, bro. I be
It
watching people.
is.
I be watching people, bro. Like, I study people, bro. I study everybody around me, bro. Like, I don't like people around me that I don't see you going into the future with me. You feel me? Um, in college, bro, you see a lot of people and they legit just be existing, bro. They
Yeah,
be
bro.
existing, bro. Like,
I
yeah,
swear.
college ain't you ain't supposed to have all this. Like, okay, college. Some people don't go there to have fun. Some people go there to study, be in the books, do this, do that. But they just be existing, and it's like
Yeah, bro.
they be playing the side character of other people's life, bro. I watched a person follow somebody around for 4 years, bruh, in high school. I watched somebody follow somebody around for 4 years in high school, bro. Sidekick.
Hey,
Bro.
bro, you. Hey, you know why I'm laughing. You know exactly why I'm laughing. See, we ain't gonna get into all that. You know, but yes, somebody follow me. Hey, you know
Not
what? Like I
you.
said,
Not
we ain't
you.
gonna talk, no. We ain't gonna talk about that. We ain't gonna talk about that. We ain't gonna talk about that.
Bro,
Okay, we'll talk about that another time. But yes, I get what you're saying.
sidekick, bro. Like, I'm okay. There were two girls. I'm just gonna give
Hmm.
them that, bro. Like, one was legit Batman and the other one was Robin, bro. They were inseparable, and the other, like, bro, running the table, bro. Like, the Batman could do no wrong, and Robin was following behind her, bro.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's always gonna be people like that. That's that boils down to monkey say monkey do
But how you
or
choose
monkey.
to be a side character, bro? Like that's wild to me.
A lot of people don't really know their worth, bro. It's all about knowing your worth, right? And then on top of that, a lot of people will know. So put it this way, like people know that I was gonna be successful even when I was a kid, bro. So when
Mm-hmm.
they so when they're in your life, see people come in your life for a reason or a season, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It might be a long season, it might be 4 seasons, it might be 6 seasons. It don't matter. They're in your life for seasons, not a reason.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? A reason and a season are two different things.
Facts.
Now, yes, that season could be also a reason because you know, like, hey, it could be somebody that's like meant to destroy you. See, it's all about, like you said, you study people because I study people too. So it's all about either they trying to destroy my image, or they gonna build my image up, and you know what I mean, like do right by me, motivate me. If I got an idea or something, be like, nah, bro, I don't really agree with that. Like, there's people on this earth that will literally just straight lie to your face and be like, oh, it ain't nothing wrong with that. Go ahead and do it, even though you know it's bad. And there's people on earth be like, man, look, I'm gonna be honest with you. You shouldn't even be doing that. You know what I mean?
That's
So,
big
like I
facts.
said, it's just like your movie is directed not only by God, it's directed by you also, but it's also involves the company you keep. Because you gotta think about it. Every producer, every director, every executive, everybody that's in a movie, every actor, every character that they're supposed to play, a lot of them people aren't meant to be those people in that
Facts.
movie. So
Facts.
with that being said, it's like I said, it's a lot, bro, that you can just boil down. It's a lot that you can just break down. Like for me, like I'm gonna give you an example.
Go ahead,
I didn't know this girl from Adam, bro. I
man.
like literally like just met her. But when I tell you, bro, I knew her in like 10 minutes, bro. It's crazy because like she was basically in like a relationship. Well, she was married, but she was like separated, quote unquote.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But she was also messing around with this other dude. And I'm just like, but I figured it out though. See, I broke it down and I'm like, bro, there gotta be another dude in the picture or something.
Right.
Cause ain't no way you just, you know what I mean?
Moving
Like,
like that.
yeah, ain't no way you moving like that. Just like this with this other girl. I was working with her, bro. She came in all happy one day. I'm like, why you so happy? She's like, I got a boyfriend. Okay, cool. Congratulations. Couple weeks later, she came here crying. What you crying for? Oh, me and my boyfriend, we not talking, da da da. I mean, he's like a little bit acting like standoffish, like he don't want to talk to me.
You
I
can't get a
told this
boyfriend in
girl,
2 weeks, bro. Or you can't get
no,
a
I'm just,
boyfriend or a girlfriend in 2 weeks, bro. Go ahead, go ahead.
I
I'm
don't know how
gonna break
long they
that
was
down
dating.
too.
I don't know how long they was dating. This is just what I know. But this is all true though.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? She came in there crying and stuff like that. She was like, "Oh yeah, my boyfriend, he don't really want to talk to me." Da da da. I told this girl, I put this on my life. I told her, I said, he got another girl on the side. I said, you can take it how you want it. You can be mad at me. You can do whatever you want to. You can not talk to me. At the end of the day, you need to break up with him before it get worse, bro. 2 weeks later, bro, she came in there crying again. Okay, what's wrong? Oh, the boyfriend that I had, he got another girl. And I'm like, bro, I just told you that like 2 weeks ago.
Nah,
I
well
just
she
told
didn't
you that.
know. Nah, she didn't know. She was the other girl.
But okay, but I'm just saying, yes, she was, but I'm just saying, like, what I'm saying is people aren't made to be main characters in a movie, or they're not made to be at least your main character.
Right.
Because like you said, you direct your own movie. So your main character, that's not the actor that you want. That's what I'm saying. And with that being said, when I told her that, she didn't believe it. Okay, cool. You can do whatever you want to at that point.
I'm about to get deep for a second.
Go ahead, bro.
And I'm gonna let you get deep on the same topic, okay?
Okay.
Um, the day I found out that I wasn't the main character in my own movie, I was a freshman in high school.
Hmm.
Now, I remember this day like the back of my hand. I ain't gonna name drop. I ain't gonna do nothing crazy. I ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't gonna say nothing wild. They not gonna know. They probably gonna know who I'm talking about if they remember this shit. But like I said, they was the main character in their own movie, and I wasn't. I was playing the side character role for some reason. I was in the lunchroom, and we used to have a stand outside where you get snacks and the chips and the good shit before Michelle Obama fucked up school lunches. But
What?
we not gonna talk about that right now.
What? The fruit snacks, the cookies, what?
Well,
You not
all the
lying,
good
bro.
man, we gonna get to that. But
Lady was hooking us up, bro. No cap. She really
what?
was.
And the dude, one of the dudes on the football team, I wanted to be included, so he was like, he handed me a $5 bill,
Okay.
and he told me to go grab something out the snack machine, out the snack cart for him.
Okay.
So I walked over, and my brother, my blood brother, he took the $5 out my hand. He was walking. He happened to be walking by. He wasn't even there. He just took the $5 out my hand and said, "Who gave you this?" He walked over, gave back to him, and said, "My brother ain't going to get nothing." He grabbed me and walked me away.
Mm.
And he told me, "Bruh, what are you doing? You don't be doing shit for people to get them to like you. They gonna like you or they
Mm.
not." Looked me
That's
dead in my
true.
eyes and told me that. And from that point forward, I ate lunch damn near alone every day until, you feel me, I built the group of friends that I have now. Well, the friend or friends, quote unquote, that I have now. You feel me? You feel me? Like Newt. I met this man on some bullshit, and
On God. On
now
God.
like he wanted to kick my ass. He was so bad. That's before I found out he had anger problems. But this man was pissed, and now this man one of my best friends since high school. You feel me? My other best friend since high school, my brother. I,
Mm.
my other best friend that I talk to still, my brother. We ain't always had a close relationship. He gonna be on the show. He gonna be on the show either. He gonna be on the show next week. He gonna be on the show next week. My brother. We gonna tell you our story next week. We gonna talk about him next week. Me and him gonna get into the details next week of what our life was really like. Our mom having to struggle to raise us because we didn't like it. I'll break that down next week. But he's one of my best friends that I talked to since high school. And I say since high school because we was brothers all our life, but we became bonded in high school.
Mm.
And we're gonna break that down next week. Another one, Darren. We don't talk all that much right now, but me and him till this day, if I text him, we still locked in. Zach, I can text him right now for anything. We locked in. Jay, my little brother, we locked in. It wasn't until I got to college where, like, those are all my friends since high school. When I got to college, like I told y'all last week, I found a different type of family, bro. Like, people say, your parents will tell you, oh, those people you find in high school, you won't be talking to in 20 years. The people you find in college, y'all build a bond that lasts forever.
Mm.
The people you find after high school, y'all build that bond that lasts forever. Now, you take a couple people from high school with you. You take probably one or two friends from childhood with you. But the people you find later in life, when you old enough to realize what a friend is,
Mm.
the people that's not trying to get you to play that side character role, the people that's okay being co-stars in your life and theirs, the people that'll put you first and put themselves first at the same time, the people when you call and be like, hey, let me borrow you down on your luck, and they're like, hey bro, come chill with me for a little bit, I got you. It don't sound like a lot, but the same people you go to McDonald's with and they be like, bro, you ate?
Yes, sir.
Like, bro, the people like that, they will carry like those. That's the family you build, bro. Your friends in high school, they'll go out. Your friends, y'all will go eat.
Yes, sir.
Your
That's
family
true,
ask
man.
you if you ate.
Mm,
Marinate on that. Your friends will go out to eat with you. Your family will ask you if you ate and mean it.
mm,
Did you eat? I ain't got no money. I didn't ask you if you got money. I asked you, did you eat?
mm-hmm.
You feel me? Ain't a lot of people like that, bro. Because everybody want to be the main character in their own movie. They want to be the only main character, bro. Sometimes it's okay to play the side, bro. Sometimes it's okay to be the main. Don't make it your main role.
Mm.
That's how I look
It's
at it.
true.
Me and my friends, bro. The best leader is somebody who was a follower first.
Mm.
How you gonna learn to be the main star if you can't be a co-star? So this, what I'm saying is, I'm gonna let you go back before I'm gonna let you talk on your part before I go ahead and wrap everything up with my final words. But go ahead, Brody.
Ma, that's powerful. Cause you remember when first of all, let me start by this. Yes, me, I don't necessarily know. It was like a 1 day trial between me and Ace. It was like a 1 day trial. I just remember sitting at a table with a whole bunch of people that I don't talk to no more, and he happened to be there. You know what I mean? And everybody at the table was just like, "Hey, you're gonna play football? Are you gonna play football?" I'm like, "Yeah." You know what I mean? Now I came in. I ain't gonna lie. I came in. I wanted to play quarterback. That's what I wanted to play. This man Ace just didn't like it, and he said something smart.
It's a law, bro.
And it's crazy. Well, Shalar said something smart. I didn't like it. Okay. Um, it's like, bro, what you want to do at this point? Because like, you don't like me. I don't like you. This is my first impression of you. I don't like you. You don't like me. So what you want to do at this point? You know what I mean? Neither.
Yeah.
Now I remind you, I just got expelled before I came to Lake Minneola. I just got expelled for punching somebody in the nose. So I'm just like, dang, it's gonna be back to back. I get expelled.
I ain't had
Then
no
because
fear in
I'm off
my heart.
the military school after this. If I beat this man, and I'm off the military school at this point. But after that, and I don't know what it was between me and Shalar. I don't know what it was. Just the fact that I was throwing him passes and he could catch my passes. That's where the bond started. Really, that's where the bond started between me and him.
I
And
couldn't
then,
catch a cold butt naked in the wintertime in football. I'm gonna just go ahead and throw that out there. That's why he's
yeah,
saying I could catch his passes.
he really couldn't. But that's where the bond started between me and him. And yes, I ain't gonna lie. And I just want to say on this podcast, Shalom, I apologize, bro, for you know like being absent, and a lot of people just thinking I was dead because I just didn't want to be on social media. I didn't want to talk to nobody. That's on me. I didn't want to talk to nobody. I wanted to build myself up. I wanted to just be grounded with myself first before I could talk to somebody. And I feel like he understood.
Of course,
He understood why I
always.
came. And let's not mention
Mental cleansing is important, bro.
when we started running track together. Let's not mention
We talk about that. We'll go
when
ahead and give a
I'm
brief
like,
synopsis.
yeah, I'm gonna give you a brief synopsis. I told, and then I remind y'all, Solar was a little bit annoying in high school, but that's his charm though. See, I didn't know that until we actually ran track together. That's part of his charm. So when I told Shalom, I'm like, bro, you're not getting in my tent. This man would just spawn in my tent. I'm like, bro, you know what? He already in here. Dang it, man. Just come on.
Eating all the snacks.
Snacks, all the bootleg snacks, the year 2000 snack. I'm like, bro, didn't I just have a honey bun? Where did the honey bun go, bro? This man snacking on my honey bun. As much as I wanted to sock him, bro, I'm like, you know what? That's my brother, and I know he gonna be there for life, and I know that. I'm like, bro, you know what? Just had a honey bun, man, bro. And he would always show that stupid smile, and I'm like, bro, stop. I don't like no smile, bro. Like in the meantime, like when I'm like ticked off, what this crazy thing is, this man kept me laughing. This man really, really would calm me down, bro. Like if I'm like mad about something,
He was
or
mad about a lot. Now, we gonna get into all that. Just
we don't
wait
get
till
into
we
all
talk.
that.
Wait till the track episode. We gonna get into all that.
But I'm gonna just say this. Um, yeah, I don't know about a lot of these people, but people come and go, and and what I said, which I didn't even put it in the song yet, but I already wrote down. So if somebody steal it, then I know who you are and I know where you live at. But I said, if he don't break bread, he broke. Oh, I'm sorry. If he don't break bread, he fake. You got to kick him out the door. It was me and bro. I had $9. We got a 4 for 4. Now I don't know if y'all know what a 4 for 4 is. Probably one of the best deals if you broke.
4 for 4
I'm just let
strawberry
you know.
lemonade, spicy nuggets.
But you're not telling no. You're not telling a lie. You're not telling a lie.
At all.
So we basically just letting y'all know that yes, there's gonna come a time in your life where you may not even feel like you the star in your own movie. But I mean, it happens. It's life. But you know what I mean. You got to learn from because you got to think about it. Every actor, every star in the movie has had a bad movie, but they learn from it though. They learn from that movie and they keep it pushing.
Unless you're Denzel.
Oh yeah, unless you Denzel, you know what I mean. He took Jesus Christ. He been in the movie for so long, but he didn't really reach his peak until he was like what 60, 65? Really? If you think about it,
Bro, Coach Carter was a good, not Coach Carter. Fuck. Remember the Titans was a good ass movie though.
it was a good movie. But again, he didn't reach his peak. He didn't reach his peak until he was like 60. Yeah, think about it. They're now making an Equalizer 3, bro.
You
And I
right.
think Equalizer 3 came out in what, like 2004? The first one, at least I think.
Let me do the check on that real quick.
Yeah,
But
go
go
ahead,
ahead.
do the check on it. But
Yeah.
what I'm saying is, hey, we all human. There's going to be a point in time where we all can get there, where we all feel like
2014.
we're not. 2014, exactly. So 2014 is 2023. It's a whole new decade, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think Equalizer what comes out in I think this year or maybe next year. Don't matter. It's almost a decade until Equalizer 3 come out. So, like I said, we all got, you know what I mean? We all got bad movies, we all got bad actors. It happens, it's life.
Mm-hmm.
We just want or what I want y'all to understand from me, from Noob, is you got to pace yourself. First of all, that's one thing because when it's over with, and that comes with anything because you're not going to be at the top forever. That's just true. That's just life. You're not going to be at the top forever.
Facts.
Number two, you just got to watch who be in your movie because them people that be in your movie, they can be bad or they can be good. Your friends will determine your future,
Hmm.
and that is a true fact. Your friends will determine your future. Now you can be you know what I mean. I used to hang out with people that smoke weed. I ain't never smoked weed because I was running my own movie. I'm not smoking weed. I don't smoke it. So what am I smoking it for? But I was still hanging around them like I did it. So when I came home, guess what? I was smelling like weed. And my mom and dad were like, "Oh, you smoking weed now?" No, I'm not smoking weed.
Mm-hmm.
So it is what it is. I mean, I'm done. Go ahead. Go ahead.
So one, I want to go ahead and wrap up everything that y'all heard here today, basically with a few final words from myself. So one thing that if one thing I feel like y'all should take with y'all everywhere is something I said earlier was your friends will go eat with you and your family will ask you if you ate. And that's not only for food, you feel me? Your friends it's a motto that you gotta live by, well that I live by myself. and that's one. A star player has a supporting cast around them.
Mm.
And I say that to say this: Michael Jordan won 6 championships.
Yes, sir.
He won six. He went to six, won six. He was losing his first couple years in the league. Some years he couldn't make the playoffs. Some years he got beat by the Celtics. Some years he lost to Detroit. Every year, what happened? They talk about how
He
much
didn't
better
give up.
he. They talk about how much better he got.
Yes, sir. I
They
mean,
don't.
he got 6 championships, bro.
They don't talk about the Scottie Pippen that was with him.
Didn't Dennis Rodman?
They don't talk about the Dennis Rodman that was with him. They don't talk about the Steve Kerr that was with him. They talk
True
about how
facts.
great Michael Jordan was. Those
True
same
facts.
people couldn't name you 3 people on the bench of that Bulls team because they so focused on the star player they forgot about the supporting cast.
Oh, bro, you know what? You know what Skipper said, right?
What's it?
96 Bulls that have shooters like Kerr. He ain't mentioned Michael Jordan.
Exactly. And what y'all have to realize is this podcast ain't telling you to be the main character. This episode ain't telling you to be the co-star.
Nope.
This episode ain't telling you to be the sidekick. It's not telling you to be the side character. This this episode is basically saying it's okay to be the side character. It's okay to be a co-star, and it's okay to be the main character in your own movie. It's okay to not have any co-stars with you. But the most important thing is the supporting cast is the most important thing in the movie. Whether it's your movie or you the supporting cast in somebody else's movie, it's the most important thing in the movie. There's so many people that forget where they came from. There's so many people that forget they didn't get there by themselves. Somebody had to believe in them. Those people that say nobody believed in me are lying. Lil Wayne to tell you nobody believed in him, he lying. That cop found him like almost dying.
True
Birdman
facts.
found him. You feel me?
True facts.
Birdman got to know where he at. Drake, he couldn't do it
Nicki
without
Minaj.
Wayne. Nicki couldn't do it without Wayne. You know what I mean? And Ice Cube, he wouldn't have been where he was without Easy E. Like y'all say, like yeah, they was beefing, but they got there together. Dr. Dre wouldn't be where he was without Ice Cube and Easy E and all them.
True facts.
Like
And and Eminem, I mean, and Dr. J wouldn't be as big as he is without Eminem.
still, let's fix that.
Even though,
He wouldn't be
even though
still on top without Eminem.
that's true. Even though somebody told Dr. Dre to listen to Eminem, and he was like, "I got to get this kid out there." But you know what I mean? Yeah, like I said, well, like Shalar said, Eminem wouldn't be nothing without Dr. Dre, but Dr. Dre wouldn't even still have his career without Eminem.
I say that to say this.
Yeah,
Don't forget where y'all came from, man. Whether the people with you are still with you, whether the people that got you to where you at is still with you, whether nobody got you with you where you at and you found your way with the team that you found later in life. Don't forget about that team, man. Because some people like to be alone, but being alone is depressing. I talked to a guy, and these are my final thoughts before I go ahead and end the show. I talked to a guy, and I asked him, lie to you not, coworker. If I'm lying, I'm flying. I asked him, hey, what is your biggest fear? This man's older. He looked at me with a straight face. No tears in his eyes. No pain in his voice. He said, my biggest fear is that I'll be on my deathbed and nobody will come see me.
damn.
Look me dead in my eyes. Said that to my face. My biggest fear is I'll be on my deathbed and nobody will come see me. He said, I've been alone. I have friends. I've been alone for a while, but I still have friends. He told me he had during his first heart attack, he woke up in the hospital and he was alone. And that hurt him. That's his biggest fear.
Oh yeah.
And a lot of people say, I'm not scared of being alone. You gonna be when you in your most vulnerable position, whether you just lost an ex, whether you just lost a best friend, whether you fell out with your parents, whether you fell out with your brother, your sister, your cousin, and you in that place where you by yourself, that's when those worst thoughts creep in.
Oh yeah.
What if anything happened right now and nobody's here for me? So I say
Right.
that because be the star of your own movie. Be the co-star. Be the be the side character. But remember that your supporting cast will always be the best part of that movie. Because without
Oh
them,
yeah.
the movie won't even be worth watching.
Yes, sir.
And those are my final words here at the Shalar Podcast. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. Um, this episode is brought to you by me. Right now, I don't got no sponsors yet, but like I
And
said,
me.
and my boy Nuke, thank you for coming on to the podcast, and
You're welcome,
sharing
bro.
some insight into your life a little bit. And I will have you back on soon. Appreciate everything
Yes,
you
sir.
did, and I'm gonna holler at you, bro.
All right, bro. Stay safe, blessed.
All right, you too. Now, with that being, now everything that we talked about today is important, and I know somebody need to hear this. So, from that dream, I had this on my heart. I feel like you you can make a movie all you want, but make sure your supporting cast is there. Y'all have a great day, man. I'm out.